When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab. Fighting off the defender. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
In it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Smashes through the tackle. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the...
Breaks into the open. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense has it, they're on the move.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. Slips one guy. Now he's loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bauman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit it short of the first down. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fletcher. The Canes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Takes a handoff. It's Smothers. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Off play action. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, what a move. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Takes a handoff. It's Fletcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
And the Canes decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. Creates a little space. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. To throw, it's back. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. gives it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're now up 9-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. The throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Dropping back, it's Beck. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's back. He spins that thing down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from his own end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rutgers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rutgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The play-action fake. Makes the grab. It's Hendrickson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. The throw to the outside is complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Grimes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Canes will boot it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll open the second half with a run. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. NC State on the move. Set up with another first down. The give from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Direct snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Lyle. Got the first down and more. Gets away from one. He's got space. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but good. It'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Looking to throw, it's back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. This time he's got it.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The give to the tailback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Canes will call on their punt team. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Under fire. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Now this offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Off play action. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Marion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the catch, it's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. It's a draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space, it's Lyle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Marion. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Get it out on the screen. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the corner getting in the mix, the little fella getting his second sack of the game. Defensive coordinator keeps dialing up these corner blitzes, and they keep hitting home.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. It'll be a draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Looking for room. It's Lyle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Snagged out of the air. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Penn State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Got it behind the line. It's Smothers. After the filthy move, he's got room. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, it's Lyle. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. There he goes. Touchdown, Canes. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Slings it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.